Welcome to Introduction to E-Commerce Chapter 1. There are 4 objectives that we are going to learn. The first objective is to define e-commerce and describe how it's different from e-business. The second objective is to identify and describe the unique features of e-commerce technology and discuss their business significance. The third objective is to describe the major type of e-commerce. And the last objective is to identify the major academic discipline contribution to e-commerce. The e-commerce is connected to the internet. So how about the internet? The internet is a worldwide network of computer network built on common standard. Internet was first introduced and created in years 1960. Today, it is the world's largest network, connecting over 500 million computers worldwide. So, how we are going to define about the internet user? An internet user is defined as an individual who has access to the internet at home via computers or mobile device. Around 40% of the world population has an internet connection today. So, the internet user in the world by regions in years 2017 Q1. According to the chart, 50.1% of the Asian region contribute the most to the internet, followed by Europe's 17%, Latin/Caribbean 10.3%, followed by Africa, North America, Middle East, Oceania, and Australia. So let's recall about the e-commerce history. The first 20 years of e-commerce is just about the beginning, and right now it's rapid growth and change. This technology, which means e-commerce, continue to evolve at exponential rates because of disruptive business change and always new business opportunity. So, what is e-commerce? It is use of internet and web to transact a business, and formally the definition as follows: digitally enable commercial transactions between and among organizations and individuals. So, what is different between e-commerce and e-business? The definition as follows: e-business, digital enabling of transaction and process within a firm, which evolving information system under firm's control, but it do not include commercial transactions involving an exchange of value across organizational boundary. So, why we have to study about e-commerce? First, e-commerce technology is different and more powerful than previous technologies. Second, e-commerce bring fundamental changes to commerce. What are they? They are traditional commerce. First, consumer as passive target. Second, massive market driven. Third, sales force driven. Fourth, fixed price. And lastly, information asymmetry. So there are 6 types of e-commerce. So let's have a look about the definitions. Business to consumer, in which online business attempt to reach individual consumer. Business to business, in which where business focus on selling to others, is the largest form of e-commerce. Consumer to consumer, provide a way for consumer to sell to each other with the help of online market makers. And m-commerce, mobile commerce, easy transact and activities conducted in a wireless environment. The social commerce, e-commerce enabled by social networks and online social relationships. Locations commerce, e-commerce transact target to individual in specific location at specific time. So, what are the X unique features about e-commerce? So, what's about ubiquity? Ubiquity is about arrival everywhere all the time. Then, how about global reach? Across cultures, nations, boundary, and the third characteristic of e-commerce is operate according to universal standard, lower markets entry for merchant and search costs for consumer. The fourth characteristic is provide information richness. For example, video, audio, text message. And the fifth characteristic about e-commerce is interactive. For example, interact with the user. They can simulate face-to-face experience, but on global scale. And of course, the sixth characteristic is increase information density. This provide large amount of quality of information available to all market participants. For example, technologies reduce information costs and raise quality. For example, in terms of currency, accuracy, and timeliness. And of course, it permits personalization or customization. Technology allows personalized message to be delivered to individual as well as group. And lastly, social technologies. The user generate the content and social networking. So we know that e-commerce is connected through the internet. So what's about the internet? Of course, as mentioned earlier, it's a worldwide network of computers built on common standard, and it's created in the late 1960s. And the internet provides some services included web presence, email, file transfer, and so on. And its measured growth by the number of internet hosts with domain name. So what is the domain name? Normally there's some name, end with .com, .org, .edu, .net, and etc. So the internet. Most popular internet service developed in early 1990s. It provides access to web pages, HTML documents that may include graphic, animations, music, and video. And the web content has grown exponentially. According to Google's report, over 60 trillion unique URL. Deep web may be 1,000 times greater. And the second way to access to the internet is through mobile platform. Most recent development in internet infrastructures is enable access to the internet via wireless network or cell phone services. Then how it look like? They can be in tablets, smartphone, ultralight, laptops. And how e-commerce organization teams might be affected to the academicians from technological point of view. Developments and mastery of digital computing and communications technology. The second, they might be affect to the business. So new technologies present business with new way of organizing products and transact business. And lastly, it might be affect to the society. For example, the intellectual property, individual privacy, public welfare, and policy. So this is about the first chapter of Introduction to E-commerce. Thank you.